Well, that was a tremendously well-timed and well-executed presentation. And so, as our task is here tonight, we have a few questions from our judges who would like to begin.
Hi, Chad. I'm Tyler. Who are going to be your typical customers? Who's going to buy this product?
The produce or the GreenerHouse?
The GreenerHouse is what I was thinking.
So there's a few, right? Number one, I want to be my customer. I want to build the farms, and I would hope that we can build a model that would inspire people to also want the same goal, and so they can come to us and we can create a partnership, and they can go to these opportunity zones and these blighted lands, and basically do the same model, and we can build our network in a grassroots sort of way. And then the produce, obviously, we want it to go into the community. We need fresh food. We sell to restaurants as well. Being able to grow year-round allows for specialty crops that they can't get other than shipping it from California or even further. And then the GreenerHouse, there's a lot of interest already with some local farmers that I've talked to in the area. Basically, they've just been waiting for the data from this winter to see how it's producing. And I also failed to mention that our prototype GreenerHouse has been in operation for about 2 months with no additional energy, and we've been growing crops the whole time. And so, on top of current farmers that are interested, local greenhouses, there's, I think, a half dozen in the Flint area that are essentially shut down over the winter. And Bourdain's, they've got a lot, and Ken's, and all of them. So, there are a lot of customers.
Great.
First and foremost, you did a great job, obviously presenting. I really love the idea, and it's very creative. One question I had is, I know with solar, there's a lot of tax credits that are available in that world. We just put solar on the dealership here in Fenton. So are you exploring that is kind of my first question. And second, are you looking for investors, or because your business model obviously shows a net loss of $275,000 year one. So I'm just trying to look at how sustainable it is to get to year 3 when you're breaking even. So I just want to see if you thought of those two aspects.
Yeah, so the federal ITC tax credit is 30% for any, well, it was 30% when I built this one. It's 26% now. But that is a huge front load off of the project that we're going to be applying for, right? There's also USDA REAP program, which is a 25% grant for a total project. So I'm applying for that. That cycle's in March, ends March 31st, or the application has to be in by then. And then I've been in discussions with the Michigan Good Food Fund to get a loan basically to fund the farm in Flint. And so I've got some information back there on the table that kind of gives you a quick rundown, but basically it's a $400,000 starting capital cost to start the farm.
It's well thought through, so I appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Amazing presentation. I couldn't take notes fast enough. Coming from the culinary industry of 30 years, obviously I'm pretty passionate about food and sustainability. My thought was in educating, as you say, the new farmer. So is that something that people are wanting to partake in this industry? Do you come alongside them in a different format to teach them how to grow, being a new farmer, so to speak? How do you think or see yourself coming alongside somebody instead of just selling the product, but showing them how to use it and showing them the fruit of their labor?
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of, if you just look a little bit, YouTube's a great resource for that. And basically, there is a lot of urban farming already going on. And if you just get people involved, they get their hands in the dirt, and the dirt's therapeutic. Like it really helps a lot. And it just, you see something grow, and just the interest it's innate in us to want to grow stuff and to eat this food that you've grown. And so just by showing them, I think we'll get a lot of people coming in, and we can build that new generation.
Well, let's give a round of applause here for under fire, catching these answers and providing answers to these questions here. Chad, we're excited about what you're doing, and I hope those of you that are getting prepared to vote a little bit later, you've really digested the opportunity, and you keep Chad in mind when it's your turn. Thank you very much. Thank you to our judges. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys.
Fantastic.